we go. And just quickly, I'm gonna make sure I have my clock because I want to make sure that we're good to go on time today. Okay, so let's do it. Let's come on over to the top edge of your mat for some SETP. So just taking a few cycles of breath here, inward and outward, always connecting to your foundation, lifting and spreading the toes, engaging the arches of the feet, engaging the legs, engaging the core, just starting from the base on upward, but then allowing the shoulders to relax, but lift upward through the crown of the head energetically. And then from here, we're just going to take a little bit of neck stretching. So let's tilt the right ear to the shoulder. And we'll inhale, pick up the head, and exhale, left ear to the shoulder. Let's just do this a few times. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, bring it to the right. Good. Inhale, pick it up. And exhale to the left. Really try to find your core here, even though we're moving the neck. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale to the right. And inhale, lift. And exhale to the left. Good. Inhale back to center. We're going to lift the chin. Inhale. And exhale the chin to chest. We're going to do this a couple of times. Inhale, looking upward. Open the front of the throat. Exhale, looking downward, stretching the back of your neck. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. And come back to center. We're going to interlace fingers behind you. So maybe grab a wrist if the interlocked fingers is no good. And we're going to do the same sort of thing with the head. So let's bring the right ear to the shoulder. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, left ear to the shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right ear. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Again, inhale, pick it up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, lift. And exhale to the left. Inhale, come back up with the head. And we're simply going to turn the gaze to the right. So stretching into a little gentle cervical spinal twist. And back to center with the head and stretch it on over to the left. And just one more time each side. Back to center, turn the head to the right. And back to center to the left. And come back to center, we'll release the arms. Take it to the sky. We're going to grab for your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, exhale, little hinge to the right. Inhale, back up, switch the grip. Exhale to the left. Good. Inhale, back up and switch. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back up. We'll switch. Exhale to the left. One more each side. Inhale, back up. Exhale to the right. Try to push your hips over to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hinge to your left. Push the hips to the right. Good. Inhale, come back up, open the arms, stretch up, take your arms into a V shape. And let's fold forward into your legs. So we'll take the legs out about hips width distance. Let's hang in a little rag doll. You can grab elbows and just start to sway. Noticing the fascia around the muscles and just letting it starting to loosen. If you want to shake at the head, yes and no, you can take that on. And we'll drop the hands to the floor. We're going to take a little twist. So let's bend your right knee, right hand down, left arm turns open to twist. Just taking a few cycles of breath here. And big inhale. And exhale, let's do the other side. Left hand down, bend your left knee, twisting open to the right. Awesome. Big inhale and exhale back to center. Let's lift halfway. Breath in and breath out. Fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, pick it up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. And one more time. Inhale, halfway lift and fold. Exhale and step back to your plank. Good. So just holding your plank nice and easy for 5, 4, getting to know your fingertips right now. 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling forward. We're actually going to lower all the way down to the belly, finding a quick Sphinx pose, turning chest and chin to the right. Inhale back up to the sky, exhale to the left, just working out some pops and kinks. Inhale back over to the right. And slowly bring it on over to your left. And bring it back to center. Inhale, lift the chin. And exhale, let's take the hands to the floor. Come on up to table on your inhale. And open the knees. We're going to sit back for child's pose. So knees way apart. Let's go ahead and tent the fingers, letting the chest reach down toward the earth. Just getting in a little shoulder stretch. Noticing a little rotation externally of the shoulders in their sockets, being mindful and cautious of shoulders at all times. They do want to mobilize, but they do not need to come out of their socket. So see if you can draw the head of the humerus bone deep into the shoulder girdle. And take your last inhale and exhale. Let's come out, hands under shoulders. Come on up to your table pose. Breath in and downward dog. If that's in your practice, exhale. And just move around in whatever posture you're in right now, just starting to really loosen. Maybe shaking out the head, shaking out the tail. So we're going to do a little flow movement. Let's ripple forward to your plank on your inhale. And exhale, come on back to your downward dog. We're going to do this 4 more times. Find your core. Inhale forward to plank. And exhale, downward dog. And we'll do it again. Inhale forward to plank. And exhale, downward dog. And again, inhale into your plank. Exhale, downward facing. One more time. Inhale to your plank. And exhale, downward dog. Look forward. Let's walk on up to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up to stand. And let's exhale, we'll take Surya Namaskars. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, 1 chaturanga. Inhale, opening into your back bend of choice. And downward dog, exhale, looking good. So that's a normal, natural cycle of Surya Namaskar A, or at least a half cycle. Feel free to modify as needed, okay? Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, look forward. Step or jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. Let's forward fold, exhale, get into it. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, step back to plank. You take 2 push-ups. Feel free to walk your hands a little further away from each other. Here we go. 1, 2, we're heading into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, working your way to downward facing. Good, paddle that out. Next, inhale, lift up heel. Exhale, look forward. Let's step or jump on up to the top. Lift halfway, breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. We'll do it again. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step or jump back. We're going to take 3 push-ups from here. Feel free to drop the knees. Here we go for 1, 2, 3, lowering down into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Good. So just working on a little bit of strength. This cycle of downward dog, let's take your right leg to the sky on your inhale. Little dog at the fire hydrant on your exhale. Just turn it on open. Notice how it feels to get into the front of the right hip flexors. And we'll inhale, kick the legs straight back up to the sky. Exhale, down dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, let's turn it open. A few cycles of breath. And inhale, pick it up. Exhale, downward dog. Look forward, step or jump on up to the top of your mat. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. Exhale again, let's fold forward. Good. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, step or jump back. We're taking 4 push-ups. Do what you need to do to modify. Here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Finding your upward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, downward facing. Good. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, open the hip and bend the knee. Inhale, pick it back up, please. Exhale, downward dog. Let's do other leg. Inhale. Inhale, pick it back up. Exhale, downward dog. Look forward. Jump on up to the top of your mat. Lift halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. One more time, everybody. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, step or jump your way back. We got 5 push-ups. Feel free to take your hands out a little bit further. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back in if you can. Find your upward facing dog. Inhale. Good. And exhale, downward dog. Right down. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, open the hip, bend the knee. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, climb knee to the nose. We're going to do that again. Inhale, leg to the sky. Exhale, open it up, bend the knee. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, climb knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, open the hip, bend the knee. Inhale, pick it up. And exhale, knee to nose. Hold it for 5, 4. You're going to knee to the right armpit. 3, knee to the left armpit. 2, knee to the right. 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. So foot forward. Let's come on up to warrior 1. A few cycles of breath. Noticing the rooting downward of the feet. The lifting upward of the rib cage. And take a big inhale, lift a little more. And exhale, we'll turn it over to warrior 2. Just getting a lateral stretch in there. A few cycles of breath. Noticing your own power today. Keeping it simple as you engage the legs, feel your foundation. Some of you people might want to handstand your way out of this. If that's you, you can go ahead and do that. Next inhale, just lift the chest. Exhale, taking the hands to the floor. Maybe you'll handstand your way out, up, and down. We're not going to do push-ups right now. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. Let's do the other leg. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, open the hip, bend the knee. Inhale, pick it back up. Exhale, plank knee to nose. Find your core. Inhale, leg back higher. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, lift it higher still. Exhale, plank knee to nose. One more. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it for 5, 4. Knee to left armpit. 3. Knee to right armpit. 2. Knee to left armpit. And 1, 3-legged dog. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 1. Come on up. Find your Virabhadrasana egg. Working to right the rib cage forward, right the pelvis forward as much as you can. It's easier said than done in most instances, but just feel for the outer edge of your back foot and lift the rib cage higher. Big inhale and exhale, warrior two. Good, nice. Dropping into the legs. So warriors really want to be stabilizing and strength building. So we're trying to activate the legs. Dropping in a little bit deeper. Noticing how you feel. Good. We're going to handstand out of it if you want to. Inhale. Exhale the hands to the ground. Maybe kicking it on up before you're finding your way to chaturanga. Inhale, opening into your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Good, awesome. So let's inhale with the heels. Exhale, look forward. We'll step or jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. We'll come on up through a chair pose. So we're going to do some fun stuff with Utkatasana. Let's just bring your palms together in front of your heart, okay? All in the way of strengthening the legs, strengthening the glutes. So just make sure you have a nice little sit back into a chair of your choice. Pretend it's a throne behind you. And we're going to pick up the right knee and hold that leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Listen on 1. We're going to kick it back for warrior 3. Take your time. For 5, you can straighten standing leg. 4, steady your gaze. 3, 2. Bring it back in for hovering chair. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Going back to warrior 3. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hovering chair. Inhale. Exhale, chair pose. Take the arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right side. Bring the elbow to the outer knee to breathe for 5 with the chest. 4, hopefully your legs aren't on fire just yet. We have the other leg to do still. 3, tuck your bum with your heart. Good. 2, 1, look down. Inhale back to chair. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart. We're going to lift your left knee up. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Warrior 3 on 1. Kick it on back for 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to hovering chair, going slow with it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to warrior 3. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, on 1, back to hovering chair. Take an inhale. Exhale, chair pose, both feet down. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, twist to your left. Bring the elbow past the knee. Heart higher for 5, 4, 3, 2. 1, look down. Inhale back up to your chair. And exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back to your plank. Good, awesome. So we are going to take 6 push-ups from here. Feel free to walk your hands out so that we are taking the push-ups from your chest and from your upper back, okay? Here we go. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Walk the hands back underneath your shoulders, holding plank for 5. 4. 3. Looking good. 2. Listen, we're going to take plank, jumping jacks, hopping the feet out and hopping them back in, times 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Inhaling forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Woohoo. And downward dog. Exhale. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, open the hip, bend the knee. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, bring the foot forward. Warrior 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 2. So listen, we're going to make our way into a goddess squat. I'm actually going to pivot and face this way. So we're going to straighten the front leg, parallel the feet so that way the knees and the toes, they're actually not parallel now. Knees and toes are pointing away from you. And we're going to drop down into a squat. Okay? Good. So here we are into the squat. Just breathing here for 5, 4, 3, looking good. 2, this one's really fun, right? And 1, we're going to spin the chest open to the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, and open to the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. We're going to bring the left hand to your knee. Little lateral stretch, right arm high. Let's breathe for 5. Tuck your bum. 4, hand behind the head if it's okay for you. 3, just really lifting and stretching. 2, I know your legs might be on fire. Mine are 2, but we're almost done. 1, come back to center, inhale. Exhale, other side for 5. Maybe hand behind the head. 4, tuck your bum, low belly in. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Inhale, we're going to straighten the legs. Now we can parallel the feet. And exhale, we're going to bind the hands behind our back. Good. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, Prasarita C. Let's fold forward. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands to the floor. We're going to do a little Skandasana movement. So you can turn your toes out and away from each other once again. We're going to drop into the right leg and come back through center and over to the left. So not super deep with this. I'm more concerned about the mobility of the joints and just loosening the inner thighs. Okay? Just back and forth. Caution with your knees. If deep flexion to the knees is no good for you, you'll know it because you'll feel it, yes. So kind of just moving around as though you were like Spider-Man on the side of a building. I don't know if any of you watch Marvel, but I'm a big Marvel person because I have a teenager. We watch a lot of Marvel and we're really liking Spider-Man. Good. So coming back to center, re-pivot the toes inward toward each other, hands to the hips. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, we'll face your right leg for your warrior 2. Okay. Inhale, little peaceful warrior, just to stretch it. And exhale, we'll take the hands to the floor. Stepping it back to your plank. Good. We're going to take 7 push-ups. It's going to be awesome. Maybe walk the hands out and away from each other or walk the hands close together. It's so fun either way. Here we go. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walking the hands back in toward each other. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Good. My little AirPods
My little AirPods are telling me that they're low on power, so I'm just going to take them out and I'm going to cross my fingers that you will be able to still hear me okay. We're going to do the other leg, okay? Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, open the hip and bend the knee. Inhale, take it straight up first. Exhale, use your core to bring the leg forward. Find your warrior one. Big inhale to lift on up. And exhale, open it out to your warrior two. Good. In that warrior two, remember we're going to turn it into the wide leg fold. So let's inhale, straighten the legs, and exhale, parallel the feet. Before we go to wide leg fold, we're coming back to goddess pose. Good. Awesome. So just be cautious and mindful of shoulders. We're going to take the right arm under eagle. Notice how it feels. If it's terrible for you, do something a little bit different. Or just simply lift the arms and draw the arms only to the right. Try to keep the chest front and center. And we'll bring the arms on over to your left. Keep the chest front and center. Drop a little deeper into the legs. Tuck your bum under. Good. Bring the arms back to center. Let's inhale, unravel. We'll straighten the legs and lift. And exhale, come on back in. Let's take the left arm under. Good. Lifting the arms forward. And bringing the arms now on over to your right. And back through center over to your left. Good. And back through center. Unravel the arms, straighten the legs. Inhale. And we're going in. So find your cactus arms. We're going to pick up your right heel and pulse up and down with the body for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that heel, other heel lifts for 10, 9, 8, 7. Slow deliberately. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that heel up and down with the bum for 10, 9. Relax your shoulders. 8, 7. Find your core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low for 10, 9. Tuck your butt under. 8, 7. Make sure you're breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3. This one's so good, right? 2, 1. Straighten. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, the feet parallel. Let's forward fold. Grabbing your big toes, Prasarita D. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pull your chest through the legs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, right hand underneath your face. Let's turn open to your left to twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Left hand down, right arm high for 5, 4, 3. Engage your core. 2, 1. Back to center. Listen, we're going to go to frog pose. Drop those knees to the floor. Widen them away from each other. Be mindful, okay? As you drop in, maybe down to your elbows, maybe lower your arms to a pillow, maybe your third eye to a pillow. Just relaxing. And as we turn our attention to the hips, a little bit of an external rotation, of course, is being forced here in the hip socket. So just being cautious and mindful. We do want to bring some stability into the process. So find your core. You don't have to engage full speed ahead, but just a nice little tuck of your tailbone under. a hug of your low abdominal region inward. And even though the legs are splaying open, try to drag the legs back into the socket. Making sure you're breathing. That's like the hardest part, right? Is to make sure we're actually breathing. Looking good. So we're going to do some one-armed push-ups next. It's going to be awesome. We're actually going to do it sort of in the stance. So take the hands back underneath your shoulders. Come on up, but wiggle your legs together just a notch, because what we're going to do is we're going to walk the hands over towards your right knee and pick up your left foot, okay? So it's weird, yes, but it should be stretching the left hip flexors, okay? Right hand can come to the hip or your right knee. With your left hand on the floor, we're going to do 5 push-ups. Here we go. For 1, 2, these are weird, right? 3, I learned these in kickboxing. These are kind of fun. 4 and 5, both hands back to the floor. We're going to go on over to the other side. So just be cautious. Return your left foot to the floor, right foot lifts. Left hand to your hip or your knee. Here we go for 5 push-ups with the right arm. For 5. 4, they're not as hard as you think, right? 3, 2, 1. We're going to do it again. Wiggle on over to your right, pick up left foot. Push-ups. Here we go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On over to your other side. Make sure your right foot is lifted for that. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back to your frog pose. Slowly make your way back into your wide leg forward fold. Good job. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pull your head to the floor. Let's hold it here. You can go upside down. Tripod headstand if that sounds like fun for you. Bring your head all the way to the ground and kicking the legs up. For 5, 4, 3, 2. If you went upside down, bring the legs back to the floor. Inhale, look forward, and exhale the hands to the waist. Inhale, come on up. Face your left leg, warrior 2. Beautiful job today, everybody. Inhale on your peaceful warrior, and exhale your hands to the floor. Step it on back. Okay, so listen, we're not going to do push-ups. We're just going to hold planks. We're going to do some plank holds, okay? Holding your high plank. Here we go. For 5, 4. We're going to go to side plank next. 3, 2, 1. Stay on your left hand. Open it up for 5. Good. 4, 3, looking good. 2, 1. Come to center onto your right hand. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to plank pose. Lift up your right leg. For 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching legs for 5, 4. Looking good. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Let's drop the knees. Quick little child's pose, but the purpose here is to stretch the triceps and the shoulders So either tenting fingers on the floor, or you can bend the elbows, bring prayer hands behind the head. But taking the hands to the floor, come on up to your table, and we're actually going to make our way to puppy pose. You can grip the front edge of your yoga mat if you have it, dropping the chest and the chin toward the earth. Good. We're going to make our way forward to Sphinx pose because we're going to work on some posterior chain strength stuff. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to find a nice locust pose. You can have the arms back by your hips, and or you could interlace your fingers behind you. Wherever you're at, lift legs, lift chest. Let's breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up there. Let's take chaturanga arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet to the floor, upward dog. Inhale, stretch it up, and exhale, downward facing. Good. We're going to do that again, but we're going to take on a bow pose. So inhale, come forward to plank, and exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Keep it easy. You can go ahead and bend your knees. We'll bring the heels up towards your bum. Grab your feet or ankles behind you. Pointing your toes. And let's lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, hands under shoulders. Inhale, upward dog. Good. Exhale, downward dog. We'll do 1 more. Inhale, forward to plank. And exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Good. We're going to do some swimmers from here. You can have the arms forward and the legs back behind you. We're going to pick up the legs, pick up the arms, and swim. For 10, keep the legs straight. 9, 8, 7, use your booty. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Look forward. Let's walk forward to your seats. Good. Awesome job. Let's do a little bit of core work. So if you have a block, you can put it between your thighs. We're going to lower down and come back up times 10. If you don't have a block, I forgot mine today. You can just pretend you have one, okay? Setting it up where you're squeezing the inner thighs. Really try to activate your arms. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, squeeze to lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, squeeze to lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, squeeze your block. Exhale, squeeze to lower. Inhale, squeeze it up. Exhale, squeeze it down. Inhale, squeeze it up. Exhale, squeeze it down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hold it here.
here for 5, squeeze that block. 4, look toward the ceiling so your neck doesn't feel like it's doing work. 3, 2, 1, stay lifted with your shoulder blades off the floor. Walk your feet in a little bit closer. Squeeze your block. Right hand to your right heel, left hand to your left heel. 10 times each side. Here we go. 1, 2, squeeze your block. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower the head, lift the hips or lift the legs up. Now, if you have a block, you can remove it. We're actually going to lift the legs, lift the butt off the floor, just a couple of centimeters, and then lower it back down. We're going to do 20, okay? These are really fun and super awesome and productive for your core. So just try to lift your butt off the floor, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just little pulses. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Lower the legs to the floor. Let's separate the knees, feet together. Just rest for a moment in Supta Baddha Konasana. Good, we are going to do little bridge pulses next. So let's bring the knees back together. Keep your heels up towards your bum. Going ahead, lifting your hips with your interlacing fingers. Now's the time. Up and down with the hips. Squeeze your booty for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do another 10. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale on 1, really lift. Let's hold it up there for 5. Make sure you're not holding your breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. We're going to go to fish pose. Straight legs. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale the head back to the floor. Hold it for 5. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. 4, open your upper back. 3, point your toes. 2, and 1, chin to chest, come on down. Let's go for a full wheel pose, everybody. It'll be great. If you don't like wheel pose, go back to bridge, okay? Here we go. Hands by the ears if you're going there. And lift on up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Big inhale on 1 and exhale, lower it down. Good, let's take a little supine twist, dropping the legs over to the right. And on over to your left. gonna do some really awesome hip stretches here. So I'm gonna give you a choice for hip stretch. You can do a figure 4 of the right ankle over the left knee. That's a really nice one to get into the piriformis. You can also cross your knees, right knee over left, and feed your shin bones in toward your chest. Alternately, if you were craving a pigeon pose, we can take pigeon pose on our backs and just working kind of a cradle of a baby of your shin bones in the arms. See if you can push the opposite heel into the floor for that. Just taking a few extra cycles of breath, asking your hips to find a little relief. And then we're going to slowly come out of that side and simply switch, so just be mindful. Good. And then we'll slowly make our way into our Shavasana, everybody. So great job today. Hopefully that was fun for you. A lot of work, believe it or not, but make sure you drink a lot of water after your practice, just to flush out anything that we kind of wrangled up from within. And as we land in Shavasana, this will be just a nice basic time to find inner stillness. Just very slowly begin to come back, moving the head, moving the fingers, moving the toes, and just deepening the breath. And taking the arms to that nice long stretch past the crown, pushing out through the fingers, pushing out through the toes. And then carrying the legs upward, the strength of the core toward the chest. Good. We'll land over onto the right side and slowly come on up to your seat. I'm just taking a moment to notice the effects, the impact of this practice. Maybe it's a little stranger, a little different than normal. But as we sit with this newfound knowledge of maybe potential greater range of motion or strength or power, might we settle into the groundedness that no matter what we do, there's always the breath. Bowing inward as we give thanks once again. We'll close our practice with the sound of Om. Inhale. Om. Thanks you all so much for being here tonight. Namaste.